Hello, welcome back. We are here with another tutorial. This time we are doing Karma by Black Swan. Thank you so much for making the request. I actually already have covered this song. So if you go to my channel, you can find my cover and my practice with me video if you wish to check those out. But today we are going to break down the moves to the chorus. I really like this dance. I find it fun. It's got strong beats and, a bit of a playful, sort of sexy energy. It's definitely a very fun dance, so I won't waste your time. Make sure you stretch, you have something to drink, something to eat, and let's go do it. Okay, so breaking down the moves. We have no repetition, I think, in this chorus, just the core move that we're going to do at the very start and the very end. Otherwise, everything changes throughout the whole dance. It's a fun dance, but it's fast. So I'd say the key points for this are making sure you know the moves well and getting your timing down. And then before we start, because I always forget to say it earlier than this whole video is mirrored so you can follow what you see. I will try to say left and right as I go along, depending on what hand, leg I'm moving, where I'm facing, etc. But let's get into it. All right, so you're going to start with a nice wide stance, just standing center, nothing special. Hands can be at your side. You could start here if you want. I find that just like having that moment of quick movement adds to it. But you're going to stand here and you're going to do this little sort of a step. Like you're just going to pick your heels up one after the other and quickly bring them down right when they come up. And it just gives your body a little movement, sort of like strengthens your stance, I guess, in a way. And we're going to do that to lead right up our hands. So this is my left hand is coming up to hold my right elbow. My right hand is coming up to hold my chin. You don't have to hold yourself tight. It's sort of just like a pose. So you'll do your little step and bring your hands up, and then you're going to hear that burr ta ta ta. And you're going to move your head back and forth with that sound. So we're going to come standing center, burr ta ta ta. And then we're going to use our hands. We're going to take them into fists. We're going to push them back, turn them inwards, and push them forward and lower ourselves down. So we go forward. And then we're going to take these hands and we're going to lower ourselves a little more while we push them down behind us. So we're going to go down a little further. Wrap that up. Bird ta ta ta. Ooh, ee. And then we're going to hit like karma. From there, we're going to, as we're moving, I guess, to straighten up, you're going to tuck your right hand forward like you're doing a runner's arm, because we're going to keep that up. So tuck your right arm in, and then you're going to pick up your right leg as your left arm comes in and just run. And you'll move your head with that. So you start with your head moving towards the left when your left hand comes in. So we'll start standing here, bum, 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 push out, push down. Come, and when you come and bring this arm up, you're going to lean your body towards the left like it's pulling you with it, and shift your weight onto this leg, because beforehand it should be fairly even, but you need to pick this leg up next. So make sure you shift your weight over to here. So we've come down, and then we come over, and we run, and then we swoop up on our third step. So they do a nice little, now, unfortunately, there aren't, sorry, my microphone. Unfortunately, there aren't a ton of references that I was able to find for this dance to really, fine tune what doesn't change and what does, depending on when they're performing it. But some covers I've seen, because I looked at those too, just to like get a bit more of an eye for it. People go really hard. I think it looks nice to do the flowy. It's got this like golden, ethereal vibe to it, the whole song. So I think adding in those feminine touches where you can feeds the dance a bit. But But if you feel like for you it looks better if you punch up hard, by all means punch up hard. But we're going to come down, over, we're going to run, step, step, and then cross this leg over and look up with your hand. Now see, I like to do it flowy. Some people do it hard. It's really up to you, I think. I think that one's going to come to personal preference unless you can find a good reference you want to refer to. I think it might, no, I could be wrong on that, but I think it might vary even from member to member when they perform it. But for the sake of my tutorial, we're going to swoop our hand up, nice, flowy, airy. From here, we're going to bring this leg all the way over in front and swoop now our right hand up. This was your left hand to start. So let me come back. We're going to run, run, step, step. From here, you're going to punch your hands out. So this hand was down, it's going to come up, and this hand was up, it's going to come down. Simple as that. You're just moving them from where they were. So we've come like this. You're going to punch out like this. So you've just stepped this foot over, bring this foot out to a nice wide stance, and stop. From here, we're going to come into that move from the start, but we're just going to hold this for barely a beat. It's just a very quick pose, and then drop down with your hands on your knees. So let's wrap that up one more time. We've come down, so we're gonna run, run, step, step, pop out, grab your pose, and drop. From here, you're gonna cross your hands in front of you and push them out while you jump up your feet together. So we've come down, we're gonna jump, and then open our hands to do my favorite move in this chorus. It's just, you're gonna keep your hands out like this, and you're gonna wave your hip from side to side, starting by waving it to the left, and you're gonna just flow slowly up until we hear like karma again, then we'll hit the next move. So let's wrap that up all the way from the beginning, just so we don't forget anything we've learned. So our legs are apart, we do our step, bring our hands up, for ta-ta-ta, ooh, E. Shift your weight to the left, you can run, run, step, step, punch, catch your pose, drop, open. And we're doing this bounce up. So when you do the bounce, I just want to give you a little more detail to work with here. You're going to open, you're going to move your shoulders, lean your upper body. Now, you can move your head a bit just to sort of follow the flow, but don't go too hard, or it might just look like you're falling a bit. But you're going to open up and bring your upper body to the right and your hip to the left, and you'll just keep alternating those by rolling your shoulder in the direction you want it to move to. So you want to keep it nice and flowy and loose, nothing too tight. So you open and come up and up and up, and we're going to hear like karma. You're going to take your right hand in a finger gun and push it forward. While you do, you're just going to step out. This is fairly quick with the music, but you do have time to just step your feet out. I wouldn't recommend jumping. I think that if you went like that, it would look not how the dance is supposed to look. So make sure you take the time to step out. You have it, I promise. So we've come out, and we'll push our finger gun out for like karma. And we're going to take our hands into fists, and we're going to go just like that. So you're going to come to the side and pull your fists up, bending at the elbow, and then center. While you do that, you're going to jump this foot up, up, and then jump this foot up, up. And so you're going to go to the side and then in. And you want to sort of hop with that move a little bit, if that makes sense. We're going to come out, and we're going to jump, 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 jump. And then we're going to hear Itzo. Oh, I think there might be another karma. I'm sorry. I should know the song better if I'm going to teach the dance. We're We're gonna do these little jumps, and then you're gonna swing your hands all the way up and bring yourself all the way down. You can still hear me because I have a mic on. All right. So all the way down, we're gonna pull our hands into fists, and we're gonna yank once and then twice. On the second one, get your hair right. If you're wearing your hair up, it makes the dance a world easier. But if you do really want to wear your hair down and get those hair flips, it's the second pull that you want to get your hair up with, because you're going to be bringing your whole body up with it. Bring those fists all the way up to here. So remember, we just did our little steps. Come down, fists, pull, pull. So on the first pull, let it go down just a little bit. That'll emphasize the force, almost like there's something you have to drag up, like there's a weight to be lifted. On that second pull up, we're gonna hit these little walkie steps where we're just pushing our hip behind us, so to the back, or if this was center and forward, it would be to the left because it's your left hip. So you're gonna grab sort of like the middle of your pants. You could grab your pant leg, however you feel it comes naturally, I would say. And you're gonna do these little walking steps. So you're gonna step with your right foot and then step with your left foot and push into it. And just 2 of them. And then you're gonna bring your hand up to your hip and bend your right leg so that your right side is facing front. So let's tighten that up a little, tie it in a bow. We'll go from our drop. So we've just come and punched out, right? We bring our hand up to our pose, we drop down, and then, oh, let me move my hair. And then we come out, 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 step out, little finger gun, hop, 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 and then shoot down. Fists, pull, pull. When you do that first pull, you could lift yourself a little bit, just not too far, because you really want emphasis on that second one when you flip all the way out. And then we're gonna step, push, and flip our hip up. And then with this, you're gonna hit the pose hard and then slowly sink into it a bit while your hand moves down your thigh. So we'll go, we don't need to do that whole thing again. Let's just do our steps. Step, push, and pose. Slide into it. You're going to slide down just a little bit, and then you're going to hit it hard by pushing your heel in. You're going to pull it in, and then pop it back out again to that pose that we started with. So we've got our hand here, our knee here, our knee facing forward, and our foot leg straight. Yeah. Bent, but angled straight. Does that make sense? We're going to push down, and then while we push down, we're going to slowly pull our heel in so we can pop for the next move. You're going to take this to pull you around. You're going to push once, and then on the second push, you're going to press this leg down so that you can move your left knee and follow it with your hands. I will go through that again. So we're going to land here, right? We've just done our little steps, and then we land, push down, and catch. Step by pulling this leg in front, your right leg in front of your left, so that they're crossed, and then push with it to twist yourself all the way around. Well, I guess not all the way, but you're turning to face the back. And then you're going to step again like you're going to twist for that pop, but you're going to push your leg all the way down to flat, bend this knee up, and punch your right fist, left fist, right fist. And while you do it, you're just going to wiggle that knee back and forth and lower yourself down. I promise it's not as difficult as I'm making it sound. All right, so let's do that one more time, and then we'll keep going. So pop up, lower down, pop, pop, push, 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 From here, we're just gonna hop to stand center and wrap our hand, with our hand, sort of like we're doing a lasso, all the way around our head. So we're right here, we've gone punch, 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 hop. So you're gonna flip your hand over your head and then catch it down at your hip. From here, you're gonna step your right leg out and then lean your body, but with it. So your hip is gonna push to the left, but the rest of your torso is gonna push to the right. And it just gives it that dynamic angle so that it doesn't look boring. And that's gonna be on come around. Yeah, or come around. Spin around. Spin around. So you're gonna push your hand here, step out, and lean your body to this way while you push your hand out that way. And then you're gonna switch legs. All right, so we've hopped up, we wrap our hand around and come to our hip, and we push it out. And you can lean forward and then back. That helps just sort of add to that around feeling to it. I don't know if I learned the dance wrong, but I have seen a couple covers where they, swirl their finger around while they do that. By all means, I think it adds like a very nice visual element to the dance. I thought it looked really good in the videos I saw. I either missed it from the reference I had or they didn't do it in that stage, but irrelevant, let's add it into the tutorial. So we're gonna come here and we're gonna spin around, and when we spin around, you can just spin your wrist with it. You're gonna come all the way out, and then you're going to very quickly hop your right leg in and your left leg out to do it on the other side, but no hands. You're just gonna lean. So we'll wrap up, come out, open, and then switch, and you're going to just drag this leg in. And it's just it's a very, very quick change and then an emphasis on that drag. If you can get the power there, that'll make it look really beautiful, very lovely. So we come up, around, come out with that spin, switch, and drag your leg in. Then you're gonna punch your hands up and down, and then out and in. On the out, you're gonna pick up your left knee and pull it back in. Just like that. So we've done our little drag, punch up, you can look with that, and then punch out. And then you're just gonna walk yourself back to center. Oh, fix my pants. Walk yourself back to center, and then hit that opening pose again for another bri-ta-ta-ta. And then I think it depends on the chorus. I learned the first chorus. After this, you can punch your hands out to your sides and sit back into your right leg with your left with your left knee popped and your head tilted to the right. And that's just how they end the first chorus, or I guess technically start the second verse. Who's asking, But, oh my god, those are all the moves. You did amazing. Good job. All right, let's go through all of those moves all together. No stopping. We got this. All right. Standing center, hands up, bri-ta-ta-ta. Ooh, punch out, we punch down. Lean to the left. You're gonna run, open, up, punch out. Pose, drop, and then jump in to wiggle out. And then you're gonna hear like karma, finger gun. Hop, 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 and down. Punch up, up. And then you're gonna walk twice and land your pose. And bring it down to pop. Pop, 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 and hop, catch, open, and drag. Punch up, punch out, walk to the center, catch, ta-ta-ta, open. Good job. You did amazing. You always impress me. Thank you so much for requesting this tutorial. I enjoyed the stance. I enjoyed a reason to pull it back out again. I hope it's helpful. I always get really excited to do requests. I like knowing that I'm giving you guys something you want. So leave a comment if it helped. Please feel free to leave more requests in the comments below if you wanted to see a tutorial, if you want to see a short, if you want to see a cover, anything you want. I will do my best to fulfill it. And thank you so much. Have a great day. Go stretch. Go have something to drink, something to eat. I love you. Mwah.